We're counting down the 5 secrets that keep a Mercedes-Benz running far past 200,000 miles, a list every long-term owner needs to see. From tricky factory service myths to hidden hazards that can total your car overnight, each entry reveals a mechanic-only protocol most dealerships never mention. One solution costs less than a tank of gas, but could save you thousands. Ready to protect your engine for life? Let's start with number 5. Mercedes-Benz claims their 7G-tronic and 9G-tronic transmissions are filled for life. But in the world of long-term ownership, that phrase is a ticking clock. Independent Mercedes shops have tracked failure rates, and the pattern is clear. Regular fluid and filter changes every 60,000 miles keep these gearboxes running strong. Skip this $400 service, and you risk turning a simple fluid swap into a $2,500 valve body replacement, an expensive mistake. Old fluid breaks down, contaminates sensitive conductor plate sensors, and quietly destroys what should be a bulletproof transmission. The real secret? Use only Mercedes-approved MB 236.14 or 236.17 fluid, never mix types. Ignore the lifetime promise, follow the 60,000-mile rule, and you will avoid the most expensive surprise in Mercedes ownership. A single leaf can destroy a Mercedes-Benz, and most owners never see it coming. Under the windshield cowl, Mercedes hides the SAM module, the car's main electronics hub. Water is supposed to drain away through small reed valves, but when leaves or debris clog these drains, rainwater backs up and flood the computers. The result isn't a warning light or a rough idle, it's a completely dead car. Owners have reported entire electrical systems wiped out overnight, with repair bills reaching $7,800 for a new SAM module and harness. Yet the fix costs nothing. Pull the cowl cover and clear the drains every autumn. This 5-minute ritual turns a Mercedes from a waterlogged write-off into a survivor. It's not high-tech, but it's the difference between a legendary car and a totaled one. Oil doesn't just leak onto your driveway. In certain Mercedes engines, M274, M276, and M278, oil can travel inside the wiring harness, hidden from sight. The weak point is the camshaft position sensor. When its seal fails, oil seeps into the connector and, by a strange twist of physics, wicks along the copper strands like a fuse. Over months, the oil migrates all the way to the main engine computer, the ECU. By the time you see a warning light or misfire, the harness and computer may already be soaked, shorting out circuits and requiring a full replacement. Owners have faced repair bills as high as $10,000 for a problem that started with a few drops of oil at a sensor plug. The solution is surprisingly simple. Install sacrificial pigtails, short, inexpensive extension wires that intercept oil before it can reach the main harness. For about $30 per sensor, this preventive step can stop a catastrophic failure. Check your cam sensor connectors for oil now. If you find any, act quickly. This is the hidden flaw that can quietly total a Mercedes long before the engine wears out. A Mercedes panoramic roof is a marvel of engineering until it isn't. The rails that guide this massive glass panel rely on delicate plastic guides designed for smooth, silent travel. But when these rails run dry, those polymer guides face a harsh reality: friction. The warning comes as a sudden crunch or pop, a sound no owner forgets. Ignore it, and the guides will snap, sending the roof off track and locking the glass in place. At that point, the only fix is a headliner-out repair, a job that can cost up to $4,000 at the dealer. Prevention is simple and cheap. Once a year, apply a thin layer of Mercedes' own panoramic roof grease, part number A0019894651. This $20 tub is the only lubricant approved for the job. WD-40 and off-the-shelf sprays break down the plastic, making the problem worse. A careful annual application keeps the rails protected, the movement smooth, and your wallet safe from a 4-figure disaster. Every Mercedes-Benz built in the last 2 decades comes with a dashboard reminder Assist Plus that lights up at 10,000 miles, nudging you for an oil change. But that interval was designed for the first owner, the leaseholder, not for anyone who plans to keep their car into 6 figures. Modern Mercedes turbo engines like the M274 and M276 run oil temperatures that can easily top 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Over time, even the best synthetic oil starts to break down under this heat. The real threat isn't just dirty oil, it's sludge. Sludge forms inside the cam phasers, the precision gears that control your engine's variable valve timing. When oil degrades, these parts gum up, and the first sign is a cold start rattle, a harsh metallic sound that means the phasers are starving for lubrication. Ignore it, and you're facing $3,000 repair, or worse, a ruined engine. Independent Mercedes shops have tracked this pattern for years. Cars on a 5,000-mile oil change schedule, using only MB 229.5 approved oil, almost never suffer KM phaser failures. Those that stick to the 10,000-mile counter see a steady rise in repairs as the miles climb. The difference? A $30 oil change versus a disaster. For anyone serious about Mercedes longevity, the half-interval rule isn't optional. It's the single most important habit you can build. Change your oil every 5,000 miles, use only the right spec, and you'll never hear that dreaded rattle. German engineering rewards discipline. Make this your ritual, and your Mercedes will thank you with a lifetime of smooth starts. Across all 5 secrets, one truth stands out. Mercedes longevity demands proactive precision, not passive ownership. True luxury isn't just performance, it's discipline. Treat your car like a machine, and it returns the favor.